Hi dosto, here I am in Denali National Park with my friend Chris
Hello.
and Crispin, driving this bus around Denali National Park for I don't know how many number of years, but how long have you
I
been driving?
started in 2018,
Oh
so
wow,
had a few years off, but I'm at my fifth season right
that's
now.
amazing. So what do you like the most about Denali National Park?
There's just so much land out here.
Uh-huh.
The park is like the size of New Hampshire, if you're familiar with that state. And there's only one road, and so if you get out here, you can really find your own spot and be out here and truly be by yourself
Yeah.
if you want that.
That's true. You know, you
Yeah.
can be in the nature. I think give you time to think about yourself.
Yeah.
Probably. So, what all animals have you seen so far since you've been driving for so many years around here?
I've been able to see a lot: caribou, bear, moose, and like wolves are some of the more common ones, as well as Dall sheep. Well, wolves aren't super common, but they're some of the big ones.
Yeah,
But I really appreciate some of the small ones like lynx and foxes and stuff. You don't see them very often because they're pretty small,
yeah,
but they're really, really cool, as well as like things like golden eagles and so many birds flying
that's
around.
awesome. Yeah, it's an incredible place. So, what do you like the most about your job?
Ooh, probably the most rewarding part of it is when you have someone who hasn't seen any of the wildlife here yet, and then we're sitting there looking at wildlife, and they're like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And then all of a sudden, there's that aha moment, and they're like, "I see it! I see it!" And it's like, they got it, nice.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. That's so cool. So, yeah. So, what message would you like to convey to my friends who are watching in India and all around the world?
Ooh, what?
Why they
message
should
would I-
come here to Denali?
You should come here if you want to to venture just a short distance off the road and be almost completely by yourself in an area where you can most of the time hear almost no other human noise
Yeah.
and witness no other human interaction, and just sit there and be able to notice all these small things around you, Arctic ground squirrels and all these wildflowers, and just how many small things there are.
Yeah,
'Cause
wildflowers.
People focus on so many big things,
Yeah.
which are here as well. of
Yeah, I
course.
love wildflowers myself. You know, I discovered that, after traveling in Himalayas, and I was in Himalayas a few months ago, and I discovered those wildflowers. They last longer than roses.
Yeah.
They last forever if you take them out and put it in the water.
hmm
They last really long. You know, so that's the beauty of wildflowers.
Yeah. And here we have everyone's familiar with the fireweed, but you actually have a bunch of variations of it. Like you even have albino fireweed, so that's white, but you also have dwarf fireweed, and there's even albino dwarf fireweed, which is like kind of a weird mix.
That's
of
awesome.
wildflower.
Yeah. So one last question. So what brings you happiness?
What brings me happiness? Oh man, you're getting deep on that picture. That question. My happiness, I guess, is heading out and just looking at an area and just saying, I wonder if I can get there. And then the adventure there, finding my own path to get there and seeing if it's possible. And then when I get up there and be like, hey, I found my own way, I achieved this, and not necessarily following a path.
That's great.
That's fun. Yeah.
So guys, keep watching, and thanks to Chris for talking to me.
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you talking to me, and keep watching, guys, and cheers.
Have a good day.